Hey, what's going on, guys? Kameki Games here. So here is another update on redirecting the output to serial port in Kim Venture game. And this time I made the game display the messages, well, let's say almost like it was on the original 7-segment LED displays, display with the delays. But the delays in this case is not really the matter of just idling, but instead it's the matter of not only displaying the messages continuously, meanwhile listening to the user input. Well, I tried to separate those two things, as far as we have two calls here, I was trying to jump from here, not to show message, but to the previous address, but this didn't quite work, and actually the program crashes instantly, and it's not really clear why exactly is that happening. Well, I believe that stack is getting smashed for some reason, because maybe the number of jumps is slightly a little bit different. Well, I don't know, it's probably it's not the case, but anyway, just a change in this jump wasn't really working that nicely. So what did I eventually came up with? So here, instead of calling this subroutine, I kind of embedded a piece of code being responsible for actually printing the message, like calling this as well, but not in the different memory locations. Actually, I did this in EEPROM. And in EEPROM, well, let me just show you what happens there in EEPROM. So if I just go to TTY mode and go to 0400, so here we are at the EEPROM territory. So I scroll a little bit like this. So what we have here, starting from this one, starting from here, so we have, so this is jump to subroutine 0000. So first 3 lines to literally do. So what we kind of jump in. So here, oh my God, where is that? 02. Yeah, so here instead of calling jump to subroutine light, instead we just instead of calling this subroutine, we just jump to 0400 location and find ourselves in here. And here we actually do this jump to light the LEDs, right? Actually, it's not lighting the LEDs anymore, but anyway. Then to the A register, we're loading the instant data of 0D, which is 13 in decimal. This is the ASCII code to return the carriage, literal the carriage return ASCII code here, and then calling the subroutine to output the character whatever we have in the A register. So this is just the Kim1 monitor's shortcut to output the whatever we have in the A register. Then we do this again, because otherwise it's just flickering, right? So do this again, and then what we do, we actually jump back to restore the program flow, and we go to, so from there we jump to this address 02EE, and then we just continue the loop. And yeah, let's actually see how this works. So yeah, I've already uploaded the game. Yeah, it takes ages to do that, and I've been doing this enormous number of times already, so it's a little bit tedious, but anyway, so how it works now. So I say I'm in the keypad mode, and I say 0100. I'm pressing this on my Arduino based emulator. All right, so hold my breath and start. Okay, you are at stream, which is the case. So now if I go north, it says you are at house, which is the case. Now I can go down. You are in cellar, and I see all the objects, so the file, rope, and the cage. However, well, so far so good. However, the problem is if I try to carry something here, so I press C for carry, and instead of listing, it just automatically picks up the file. Instead of just listing all the elements available there, it just picks the file for some reason. So I'm not really sure why exactly is that happening. Well, probably because I've removed the call to print in this question mark and the rune, and maybe that's the case. So for some reason maybe the value in the A register is just like for responsible for picking up the very first item there. Anyway, so if I just press carry again, it actually kind of picks up the rope, and then next it just picks up the cage, and I can drop exactly the same way. So the problem is that, unlike the original game, we can wait until it just lists the available options, and then we could pick up one. And the problem is that this kind of issue was even before I've added this EEPROM part. So yeah, by the way, yeah, so where is actually, yeah, everything that goes down below here is just the garbage that I've been playing around with, so it doesn't matter. So there's the subroutine in the EEPROM ends up right over in here, right? So yeah, to be honest, I have no idea why it doesn't list the items when I press carry, and exactly the same thing happens if I press drop, for instance. If I say press drop, no, it's carry, so drop, and it drops the cage, so the very last object I've picked, then it drops the rope, right, and then it drops the file. So no way to choose between which object to pick up for some reason. So I have no idea why exactly that is happening. But anyway, at the very least, the output seems to be more or less just fine. Well, this sort of a thing is the part of the firmware. So just like when we're going to the keypad mode, so let's say just stop here. So see, like, it's this part, whatever, so that was the D8 first. This part is just being displayed. I tried to fill this with empty spaces, but this didn't quite work. So yeah, this is the current state, and we'll see what we would be able to do with this sort of a thing next. Not sure, but yeah, let's have a look. So this is it from my side, guys. Thanks for watching. Until the next time, and take care.